All right, guys, this week we're going to be looking at the Frame Escape series from Side Control. And so we're going to just start off on the bottom of Side Control. And so we're going to start in like the worst position you can start in. So he's got in Side Control. I have my forearm on his neck here, my forearm on his hip. All right, so there's a bunch of different ways to grab. Some people grab here, some people push on the neck, some people use the blade here. So all it shows the hand under the armpit coming across the neck. It doesn't matter, as long as I can keep his pressure off with that forearm. You're doing the frame, and you know there's benefits and risks to all the other variations. So play with what you think, find what you like. This forearm's going to be in the hip here. I'm going to bridge toward him and kind of elevate a little bit up on my right shoulder. So I get my eyebrow down. I'm going to drop my hip and bring my right knee in. So it's that bottom knee. I don't want to pull the top knee in first. I'll get smashed. Once my knee is in, head back. I'm going to sneak that foot in and get my butterfly. One more time. 1, 2, knee in. Once I get here, this should be very difficult for him to pass it again before I get a better guard here. So that's how we show it, so in steps. When it's live, it's way less of a motion in the first place. So I'm not going to bridge that high. I'm not going to hip out that far. I'm just going to move until I can get this space here. So I'm just trying to get this like little, get my knee in, move my head back, and get this position. Once they start doing this, I want you guys to hit that star pass. So he's going to, let's go, that's fine. Let's go the other way, just so you guys can see. He wants to grab my ankle here so I can't follow it. He's going to kick up at the very top. I usually lose it. I'm going to go right back to my frame position, get my knee in, and get my butterfly hooks. So that is basically it. You can practice the passing. The one thing I want to look at is if our partner gets really low, so he's not over my waist anymore. We can look at that right here. I mean, he's not over my chest anymore. He's more over my waist. So I have this frame, and so now you can see it's really difficult for me to press up. And so he can still be reaching under my arm with that. So let's go back to that. His hand's down here. I'm going to pummel. I'm going to try to escape with the pummel. His hand is up under my arm here, but his weight is down by my waist. It's different. I can't push him up. I can't pummel. He's under my arm. He's going to stay kind of tight with his shoulder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push his head down and hip out just a little bit and try to bring my leg over his head. It might happen, might not. So if he starts moving his head away as I bring my leg up, boom, I reposition. This works better for me than the other one, and it's probably just because I have such long femurs that I have a really hard time pressing and getting enough space. So if I hip out here and bring my leg up and get that space here. So those are all the things we're going to be looking at. There should be a good class this week. Definitely email me with any questions. Thanks.